Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he used to give the best he can and the best he has. And he is the best example. Umar radiallahu anhu, he used to take care of an elderly lady every single day without knowing that he is the one who takes care of her. He brings the food to her step doors every day. That's how the Sahaba were. Uthman, in Ghayth al-Usra, in that battle, Uthman donated 100 camels in the sake of Allah. You can call 100 BMWs nowadays now. That's what it is, one camel back there. Expensive. And 800 horses in the sake of Allah. Those are the guys and the brothers, companions of Prophet ﷺ. They're the ones who know what is the akhirah mean. What is the hereafter means. We don't understand that. We don't understand the meaning of akhirah. Eternity. Jannah forever. Or hellfire forever. Seek refuge to Allah from hellfire. المسند الإمام أحمد حديث جابر قال عليه الصلاة والسلام يا كعب بن عجرة أعاذك الله من إمارة السفهاء. قال يا رسول الله وما إمارة السفهاء؟ قال قوم لا يهتدون بهدي ولا يستنون بسنتي فمن صدقهم على كذبهم وأعانهم على ظلمهم فليس مني ولست منهم ولا يدون علي الحرب. ومن لم يصدقهم على كذبهم ولم يعينهم على ظلمهم فإنهم مني وأنا منهم وسيردون علي الحوض. يا كعب بن عجرة الصوم جنة والصدقة تطفئ الخطيئة والصلاة برهان وفي رواية قربان. يا كعب بن عجرة إنه لا يدخل الجنة لحم أكل من سحت فالنار أولى به. الناس غاديان الناس غاديان فمعتق نفسه فموبقها أو معتق نفسه فمعتقها أو موبقها فبائع النفس فمعتقها أو موبقها. In this hadith, inshallah, please pay attention. I will translate it in the second khutbah. It's the most beautiful hadith. Do it here, inshallah. أستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. This hadith, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam talked to Ka'b ibn Ajrah, and he said, أعاذك الله من إمارة السفهاء. Seek refuge to Allah from your Ibn Ajrah, from the leadership of the Sufaha, of the foolish. And he said, oh Ka'b, oh Rasulullah, what is the leadership of the foolish? And he said, Umara, Muslim leaders will come after me. لا يهتدون بهدي. They do not follow my guidance. They do not follow my sunnah. Obviously they exist nowadays. They don't follow my guidance. They don't follow my sunnah. فمن صدقهم على كذبهم. Who will follow their lies. Whoever follow their lies. ومن أعانهم على ظلمهم. And whomever follow their oppression and wrongdoing and lies, whoever is with them. He is not going to drink from my house in the day of the judgment. He is not going to drink from the lake of Rasulullah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described when he says, إِنَّا أَعْطَيْنَاكَ الْكَوْثَرَ. We gave you the Kawthar. And the Prophet described it and he said, it's whiter than milk and sweeter than honey. Wouldn't you want to drink from that? From the hands of your messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But those oppressor leaders want. Who will follow their lies, and will follow their wrongdoing. وَمَنْ لَمْ يُصَدِّقْهُمْ عَلَى كَذِبِهِمْ. And whoever does not follow their lies, and whoever does not follow their wrongdoing and oppression, فَهُوَ مِنِّي, he's among me, and I'm among him, and I'm with him, and he will drink from our howl. And he said, oh Ka'b ibn Ajrah, الصيام جنة. Fasting is a protection. Fasting is a protection from many things, not just hellfire. Protection from diseases, from illnesses. Protection from the hawa, protection from following your desire, and protection from hellfire. الصيام جنة والصدقة تطفئ الخطيئة. And the sadaqah, charity, it burns off the sins. Wash off the sins. That's what the sadaqah does for you. Don't you want your sins to be washed out today? And every day of this blessed month, والصدقة تطفئ الخطيئة والصلاة قربان. في رواية برهان and salah. Prayer is qurban. It makes you come near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And burhan, it's a proof. It's a proof for you in the day of judgment, your salah, your sadaqah, your siyam, the deeds that you are going to do in this month of Ramadan for the sake of Allah. Not for anyone else. You're doing this for the sake of Allah. And be mindful of Allah. That's the ihsan in this month. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, الصيام إنه لي وأنا أجزي به. Fasting is for me. Nobody knows who's fasting today. There are some brothers who smoke and they don't know even it's haram and it breaks their fast. Look at ignorance and the weak of Iman. Fear Allah. Can you smoke in the month of Ramadan? Or gamble in the month of Ramadan? Or buy and sell haram in the month of Ramadan? The Prophet ﷺ told Sadaqa ibn Rajah that every money that is made from haram, you will not enter the Jannah. And he is eating fire in his stomach. And whoever donates in the sake of Allah, especially the house of Allah, do not donate any money from alcohol, or cigarettes, or gambling tickets. And Allah طيب لا يقبل إلا طيبا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is good, and He doesn't accept only the good. If you want to give something in the sake of Allah, give it good. Halal money. We don't need your haram money. We ask Allah to guide us. We ask Allah to increase our iman. Oh Allah, your doors of the Jannah are open. We ask you the Jannah. Oh Allah, the gates of hellfire are closed. We seek refuge to you from hellfire. Oh Allah, guide the Muslims. Oh Allah, guide the Muslims. Make dua. Make dua. Every day make dua for Allah to guide you and guide me and guide all the brothers around the world. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, حديث أبو هريرة إن ملكا بباب من أبواب السماء يقول من يقرض اليوم يجزى غدا من يقرض اليوم يجزى غدا وملكا بباب آخر يقول اللهم أعطي منفقا خلفا وعجل لممسك تلفا. This hadith was narrated in Muslim Imam Ahmad. May Allah be pleased with Imam Ahmad. He said there is an angel at the door of every heaven. من أبواب السماء يقول. Those angels speaks every day and he says, whoever loans, give a loan to Allah. Allah will reward him tomorrow. Whoever gives a loan to Allah, Allah will reward him tomorrow. Meaning giving sadaqah, giving charity. Every single day an angel is saying this. By the door of each heaven. Every single morning. Whoever gives qard, a loan, charity, sadaqah in the sake of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you tomorrow, and the dua of the angels is not refused. It is not rejected by Allah. Allah always accepts the dua of the angels. It's always answered. And then there is another angel by another door. He's making dua for the brother who gives. Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa. Oh Allah, give the person who gives the nafaqah, the person who gives the nafaqah and the i'ta' khalafa, give it back to him. Oh Allah, give it back to him. Oh Allah, return the sadaqah to him and the charity to him. And another angel, he says, وَعَجِّلْ لِمُمْسِكٍ تَلَفًا وَعَجِّلْ لِمُمْسِكٍ تَلَفًا. Oh Allah, make it near and sooner for the one who doesn't spend in the sake of Allah. He's mumsik. He's taking his money. Talafa. Make him lost. Make him loses. You lose everything because he's saving for himself alone. Abu Dawood, the son of Abu Dawood, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the hadith of Malik ibn al-Qala, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, الأيدي ثلاثة. those ahadith are not for us just to hear them by one ear and come out from the other ear. We come to the Jumu'ah so we can learn our deen. We don't come to Jumu'ah because we have to come to Jumu'ah. Because it's a blessed day. It is. We come to Jumu'ah so we can increase our iman and learn our deen. And apply what we learn in our single day. Every day we have to apply what we learn. Because it's a proof against you in the day of judgment. Allah will ask your brother Mu'ad, was standing up in this minbar, and he told you this hadith, why didn't you give sadaqah? If Allah asks you this question, what would you say? Raydi thalatha. Hands are three. Three hands. Yadullahi al-ulya. The hand of Allah is high. The hand of Allah is the highest. وَيَدُ الْمُعْطِي الَّتِي تَلِيهَا. And the hand for the one who gives in the sake of Allah is the one underneath it. وَيَدُ السَّائِلِ السُّفْلَى. And the hand of the one who takes, the poor or the needy, is the one in the bottom. فَأَعْطِ الْفَضْلَ وَلَا تَعْجَزْ عَنْ نَفْسِكَ. فَأَعْطِ الْفَضْلَ وَلَا تَعْجَزْ عَنْ نَفْسِكَ. Give the fadl. Give the goodness. Give more. Allah will give you more, and do not be lazy for yourself. And fight against your desires. That's what the Prophet ﷺ is telling you. It's like our messenger is begging us for money so we can enter the Jannah. Do you want this masjid to close? Are we going to have this blessed gathering? Think about if there is no masjid in Dover. You drive 45 minutes in Masjid Ibrahim, where everybody is fighting between them just about the Hilal and where the Eid is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us in this community. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us and stay away from the fitan and from the shaitan. We have to worship Allah with wisdom. We have to give the best we can. It's an investment for the akhirah, for eternity. I'm begging you, in the sake of Allah, and I've never done this in my life. Give in the sake of Allah. This is our masjid. This is the house of Allah. Brothers of the Shura are not the only ones who pay the bills. Please have a bill in your desk. This is for the house of Allah every month. This is $40 for the sake of Allah every month. I'm not going to say this once or twice. Have it in your heart and apply it. We cannot ask for money every Ramadan. Since the doors of the Tawbah are open. Since you're still breathing. وَالَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيَةً. Those who give their wealth and spend and share their wealth in the sake of Allah, sirran, in secrecy, secrets, and alaniya, and in public. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our iman. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us more knowledge in our deen. اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله وإليك يرجع الأمر كله علانيته وسره. فأهل أنت أن تعبد وأهل أنت أن تحمد وإنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم يا حي يا قيوم اللهم نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل. نعوذ بك ربنا من النار وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل. رب آت أنفسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم نعوذ بك ربنا من عذاب القبر. اللهم نعوذ بك ربنا من عذاب القبر. اللهم نعوذ بك ربنا من عذاب القبر. اللهم اكرم المؤمنين والمؤمنات. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات. اللهم اغفر لوالدينا. اللهم اغفر لوالدينا. اللهم ارحم موتى المسلمين أجمعين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم نعوذ بك ربنا من الهم والحزن، من العجز والكسل، من البخل والجبن، من غلبة الدين وقهر الرجال. Prophet ﷺ used always to seek refuge to Allah from misery. From misery, seek refuge to Allah from misery. That's what destroyed the people before us, because they were miser. They wouldn't spend in the sake of Allah. They wouldn't give in the sake of Allah. So please today, every one of us, give in the sake of Allah the best you can. At least $100. Give it. Allah will give it back to you. Wallahi, Allah will give it back to you and more. Give it with your right hand. The Prophet ﷺ said, when you give